Oh, let me see if this microphone will actually have better audio quality than the camera here. Should have thought of doing this before, because now the camera's got moved. Anyways, see if I can't fix that back. Figured I'd broadcast this in case no one else has probably covered this in any videos where they showcase making this model kit or whatever. There we go, put that mic up here. How's it? Okay, in case it wasn't heard because the mic was far away from me, I figured I'd make this video in case no one else probably covered this in any of their videos where they show them making this kit or whatever. And I didn't realize this. Maybe I should have read the instructions. Maybe the instructions said something about it. But anyways, all that aside, there is a wrong way and a correct way to put these tires on. I learned that the hard way because as you can see right here, this is broken. It like broke. It's like the piece of it's just coming right off, and I want to be careful showing this. It's not focusing good on the camera there, but it is definitely coming apart right there. You can see where it's kind of cracked there. Anyways, I'm gonna have to use my testers, try to glue that back in place, and I'm thinking of maybe doing some of this on it to make sure it just stays there and doesn't come back apart. But there is a correct way and a wrong way, and I'm gonna show you here. Ignore that. Not sure if you can see it too well on here, but the tire's right there. See how it's got a groove in the middle of it like that? And on this side, it looks like it has the same groove, but that's smaller. Much smaller. Those aren't the same. No, those are not the same. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this and then pop that in there. And as you can see, these are already in. Get that on camera there. And they fit alright. I just went ahead and left that collar the way it was in the back. I didn't feel like fooling with it. My chrome pin wasn't doing what it should. I used the chrome pin on them, but looks satisfied with it, I guess. It looks good enough for me anyways. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this together and working right. Where it broke kind of irks me a little that happened, but really not much you can do there about it except how to patch it up. Okay. I know you're not going to be able to see this well on camera. I got the tester's model cement glue or whatever you want to call it on there. Now I just need to hold it in place. Make sure it gets on there where it needs to be. Looks like the whole thing is just out of whack. Yeah, I don't like that. Anyways, I have to hold that there for about the Instructions on the back say for 20 seconds. I usually hold it for about 30 seconds. And also I do got to be careful not to get it glued to the wheel after doing this, so make sure it's dry before I pop it in there. Not that it's really going to matter, because I shouldn't have to be taking the tires back off of it anyways. And then kind of notice also about the tires, they're not hollow. They're definitely not hollow. They're solid on the inside. Well, that kind of helped it a little. Anyways, I should probably get crazy glue or something for that. This definitely isn't working too well. I'm not happy. And I don't really feel like going out and buying this kit again just to get that part, but I ain't gonna lie, this is frustrating. Very, very not nice. My drink's right there. Very not nice. Very not nice. The whole thing is just like it came right up. I'm unhappy. See if we can get the JB weld working for me. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. So much fun. See if we can pull to this on camera. That's the body of this car. Had to tape the back of it. Like, get that to stay, because I'm planning on taking this, masking it off, and putting the racing stripes on it. But I do like that it's molded in color. That's the color it was molded in, and it's a actually nice color. Like, it's nice, a nice blue color. It's got the sparkles and everything. Like, yeah, you don't even need to really paint this model. But I paint, that's not paint. I was going to say I paint it. I used the Sharpie marker, the metallic silver, on the under the lights there to give it that effect. And then she kind of used a regular black Sharpie marker on the places that are supposed to be black, like such as the windshield wipers, and then the two vents right there, whatever they're called. That you, and also there should be some black that goes under those vents there too. Probably not as much as what's on the first vent there, but the rest of them are correct, or should be correct. But anyways, so let's get to doing this JB weld. Don't need much of it. There's the hardener. Put that down. Yikes. Yeah, you don't want to get any of this on you. That's for sure. Like I just did. The hardener. Make sure you wipe it off and wash it off quickly, I guess. Whatever the word is. Anyways. And then this is the steel. The steel. I want to use this. Gotta be careful with that. A little bit of this. So you mix it half and half, and you have your epoxy. This stuff is very strong and works perfectly. You just got to be careful with it. As you can see here, mix it up, make sure you get the even amount there, balance it out. Should turn a gray color like that, and then we can use that. Just gotta make sure we let that dry and not let it weld it to the wheel tire, whatever. So we can put this on here and see what we got. I want to do it back here. I don't want to do it in the front, because I'm hoping I can use the chrome pin on it. And this should hold it perfect, or actually hold it very strongly in place and not let it go anywhere. There's my drink. But if I do recommend this model kit, and would say if you want to get it, buy it, especially if you like the Dodge Viper, because it's an easy build, won't take long, you don't really need to paint it, just snap it together and that's it. It's really that simple. I mean, if you want to paint it, you can, because I really, the only thing I painted, I didn't paint, the only thing I colored there with the Sharpie markers, and I just used Sharpie markers, was the gear shift, which is separate. You stick it, comes off the tree, stick it in there. The handbrake, the e-brake, emergency brake, anyways, I colored that with the Sharpie marker, and did the steering wheel and the turn signals and the whatever on it. That is on separate part, the steering wheel and the back part on a tree, so you just take those off and then snap them in place on the dashboard. Dashboard's on a tree, it's a separate part. The seats are separate, you snap those in. But this is molded all in one piece, and I used the chrome pin on it with the Sharpie marker, and basically just got the top of it there, some of the side. Didn't really feel like trying to get all the way there, because it could have ended up probably getting some on the molding there. It's already molded in like a collar, but so I mean, I'm happy with that. And really, when you put it in there, it's really all you're going to probably see is that part of it. And really, that's about it. Not too much details in any of this. I did use metallic silver on the gauges right there at the steering wheel. You can't really see in them gauges. I just kind of left. I mean, you could probably use a colored pencil or Sharpie marker or something, or like a jelly roll pen if you want to on those things like that, and really get details on them. I didn't really care much about trying to detail it too much, and didn't want to make it a long, hard work, or a lot of work anyways. So we'll see here what we got. I better shape this and make sure it doesn't cause a bump on the wheel where it won't be able to get the tire on it. Alrighty, I'm not sure exactly what we got going on there with this, but we'll see what happens. Just got to be careful with it. Anyways, there is a wrong way and a correct way to put these wheels on. make sure you put these on the correct way, or you will damage your rim like I did by trying to push it in, forcing it and whatnot. Oh my, it really makes me unhappy. Not literally, but you know, just this is really not nice. Oh well. But that's why I'm making this video, so y'all don't end up having that same mistake or that same boo-boo, if I can say that. Quit sending me an invite to Taken 7. I'm busy right now. Anyways, yeah, that's not going to happen. It is not gonna. I'm gonna have to probably try to find this kit on eBay real cheap, or maybe someone selling parts to it. That is. I'm gonna have to let that sit there and just let it dry and come back to you in another video. Hopefully we'll have the racing stripes painted on it. And this is the 96-97 model. The box art does say 1997, but in the box it comes with these license plates. A blank plate, as you can see right there, a blank plate, and the other plates here have dates on them. Oops, where'd it go? This one is, see if I can get that right. There we go. That one is 19. Come here. I don't know if that's showing good. 1996. 1996. But then the plate up here is 1997, which is kind of odd. 96 and 97. So I'm guessing the 96 and 97 model were pretty much the same design, because the 95 model has a bit of a different design when it comes to the skirt, because the skirt on this one, it just all one part, as you can see, and this skirt being this right here that runs along the side of the body of the car. And I'll show you what I mean, because in the 95 model has the black thing right here with kind of like an exhaust coming out in the back part right there, which is different. But I'm using this as a reference for my color scheme. As you can see, my orange lights right there. And then in the back, the orange and the white. So having that help with the knowing where the collars go on that right there. Plus my chrome pin didn't turn out too well on that gas cap. Not like I wanted it, but just my chrome pins ain't, after I use them for a while, they just seem to, and it's not empty or anything, it's almost a brand new full chrome pin, but they just get dull like that for some reason. They just get dull like that for some reason anyways. But yeah, I'm hoping to mask it off up here and then have a straight, or let's just say uncrooked line. Hold on, math teachers always say a line's never straight. It's just a bunch of segments, really. But just hopefully have it straight there and not crooked, and spray it off or mask it off and just spray it. Because I have the white spray paint I'm going to use. I wouldn't say I want to use, just what I'm going to use. I brought some of it for a different project, but I might as well use it while I have it, which is satin white Krylon. Satin white Krylon is a paint primer. It hasn't been used yet. That's a white. So yeah, but we got that for another project. But I figured I'd use that on this. And I'd say it might look good, satin finish on the racing stripes. I'm going to get my vice grips, so it will apply pressure to this, and then hopefully it'll weld it there. But I'm definitely going to have to look for another kit or like parts or something for that, because I don't like how that looks. Oh well, it is what it is. But in case y'all wondering, this is what the under part looks like. And this just friction fits, and it's got screws. Once you get it fit in there pretty well, you just screw it on. And so far I haven't had any real fit test issues with it fitting right or anything, except for that one seat. Probably can't tell, it's kind of leaning inward. Yeah, you can see it there, leaning inward on this side right there. That's the only major problem I had so far. Other than that, everything's been going together smoothly and perfectly with no problems at all. And this body is not all one thing, because this comes up right here and the front part is separate, and then these pieces right here are separate. The bumper piece is separate from the front part. Those snap into place. The lights there snap in, as you can see right there. And that's tape where I masked the masking tape. I wasn't thinking when I colored the inside of this black with the Sharpie marker that it would probably, if the white spray paint would get it, so I had to mask that off. Otherwise it wouldn't have mattered to white got there. I could have just used the Sharpie over top of it, but I masked that off so it wouldn't paint any white over that black Sharpie in there, and then because none of that's supposed to be white when the stripes go through. That's supposed to be a solid color. But you can have the stripes do or will go right there and over this and under right there. The middle piece here is going to be that color. It's not going to have any white on it because where the stripes are separated, just two like stripes or whatever. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video. And I'm hoping all the parts, yeah, they're here. Okay. And the exhaust is right there, but I'm going to recolor that to silver, because it's on a orange. They call this orange. I think it looks kind of like a gold, but it's a chrome tree here, and it's parts of the chrome tree is kind of, you can see some chrome there, but then mostly the orange. That's what the rims came on, but I'm going to recolor that to silver to match the rims, and that's the original color it should be anyways. Not that it matters, just make it however you want to make it. You want to color it black, or you just leave it this color. Like I said, it looks good with the gold on the box art there. It shows it made with the gold rims and gold exhaust. What I don't understand though is when whoever made this model and they took the pictures of it, they made their rim back there in the back wheel to me chrome or silver or whatever, which don't match the rims that are on the car, which is kind of weird. Not sure what they were thinking there, but I mean, if y'all want to make it like that, you can, but I would have, if they was going to leave the rims the orange color, they should have made the rim on the back of that car orange, but that's just me, it don't matter. Make it however you want. I agree with what Chris says on his channel, you know, you make it for you, how you want to make it. Don't worry about everyone else, because it's about having fun and about what you like. But yeah, so see you guys later.